The difference between adoption and kidnapping is consent.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Clown Syndrome Podcast.
The #1 podcast recommended by Black Republicans.
Oh, shit. And on today's episode, we have Lights Fantastic. Their lights are fucking fantastic.
Lil Tay and Baby Gronk, their parents are all fucked up.
Barnes & Noble Sniffer. The sense of books and butts.
Are you famous? Sue your parents. Welcome back to another episode of the Clown Syndrome Podcast.
Woo!
My name is John, aka Fuckboy Supreme. I even got the glasses this time. And I'm joined by the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, sitting in that circular corner, weighing in at an impressive 320 pounds. We have Michael, aka Mike T for Terrific Thomas.
To add the 300 pounds. Besides,
I didn't have to. No, but I wanted to.
I'm a flat earther.
What?
I believe the earth is flat.
Get the fuck out.
What?
Are you being serious right now?
No.
Thank God. I was about to have to learn you some.
Wow. Learn you some.
Yep.
I like the way you said that, by the way.
I'm educate the shit out of you. Edumacate. You some real book learning.
That sounded sexy.
Well, don't shoot. I gotta give you some their book learning. With no sex involved.
What?
How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
It is still really fucking hot.
No shit.
Well, I mean, I know it doesn't normally cool down here in Texas until like the end of October, but and you know, I'm a summer person. I like hot weather. Not this hot.
You know, there was I delivered a package to this campsite, right? And this lady was like,
campsite.
Well, it's a store for like kids going camping and all that. It has nothing but kids shit in it. It's called Camp something. I can't remember the name of it.
Camp Joe Biden?
Anyway, so I delivered the package. I'm leaving, and the lady was like, "Stay warm." Bitch, don't you mean stay cool? She was like, "Nah, would you rather be warm than cool?" I was like, "That's exactly why you got this job." Or retarded. I mean, special educated.
Okay.
I have to say that.
Mike, how do you stay cool? Because you're delivering packages and it's 108 degrees outside.
That's a good ass question. Sometimes when I'm driving the van, I leave the doors open so the wind comes through and the fans that are blowing on me help a lot more when the doors are open. So
really?
Yes. So that's how I stay cool sometimes during the day.
So between deliveries.
Oh, between deliveries? Oh,
yeah, because you're driving the van between deliveries. That's when the doors are open.
I mean, the doors stay open when I get out delivery too. I'm not closing the bitches.
So when you hop out of the van, what's the typical time between hopping out and hopping back in? Like 2 minutes, 3 minutes?
I was actually told a minute.
Okay.
It changed when I first started. It was 2 minutes. Now, somehow, miraculously, it changed to 1 minute. All these rules at Amazon are changing ridiculously fast. So it used to be 2, now it's 1. Next time, it will probably be like 45 seconds.
You go now!
All right.
Yeah, man, I would not. I would be dying if I were in your shoes.
Bro, when what's today? Sunday?
All day?
Right.
Ba, ba,
We two singing 2 different songs. My bad.
It's the same person, but
for real?
Yeah.
What
Where
song
did
you
I
sing?
get my money right?
Oh no, we were singing the same song then.
No, that's the song you were singing. I was singing All Day.
Oh, that Kanye song. Never mind.
They're both Kanye songs.
Actually, you made a good point. I forgot. It's been a minute since I listened to Kanye religiously. Anyway, so Wednesday, I was over by Park Lane and actually Walnut Hill, actually. And I had to go make a delivery at a apartment complex with like 25 buildings in it. Like 25 separate buildings.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, fuck it, I can't do this right now. My chest was caving in. Fuck, the heat was getting to me. It was like I think 95 that day, but it felt like.
Oh, it was during the cold front?
What cold front?
That came through at the beginning of the week?
What cold front?
That made it only 98 degrees instead of 108 degrees?
I actually like that band, by the way. Well, that group. 98 degrees was good.
I don't doubt it.
But yeah, I was just like, fuck it. I went to go do all the hard shit first and save the Omega label hard shit for last. I did not feel like dealing with none of that shit.
Righto. Great way to answer my question.
I did, but all right.
But you know what's crazy?
What's up?
Is we're here dying of heat. Meanwhile, California has the hurricane, which isn't a hurricane. It's fucking raining.
Yeah, you know, it was reported, I don't know when, but I saw it today, that they also had an earthquake during that hurricane.
Uh-huh.
Don't it make you feel good that you're no longer in California?
Yeah, so it was funny. I saw one influencer that just moved to California post about the earthquake warning, and she's like, "Oh my god, I just got this notification on my phone. I'm so scared." I was like, "Why?" By the time you see that notification, the earthquake has already happened.
Oh, that's facts. That's facts.
Because here's the thing. You can't predict earthquakes. They happen, and then the thing goes out. So if you didn't feel it, and you just see the notification, guess what? You're fine.
Retarded. Yeah, we're not going to do that again. But that's funny.
No, I'm kidding.
We got canceled. We got fucking canceled.
That was, so far, it's our second best episode. Most viewed.
Hey, you know what's funny? The first episode was viewed by accident so many times. If you think about it.
It was.
We had so many other videos, but people just kept going back to the first one. And you finally figured, what was the reason why everybody was going back to the first one? I forgot.
On my website, I linked to the first episode from my website. So when people were like, oh, well, let me check out what this is, it kept on going to that specific episode. I was like, no, we have better ones.
I'm not going to lie to you. My favorite episode is the end of the year.
You know, that's coming up again.
Yeah, sure
Not
the
far,
fuck
it's
is.
the middle of August. It's past the middle of August. We
What's
have
today's date?
10 days as of tomorrow, 9 days of August left.
Shit.
And then we just got September, October, November, December.
God, this year is going by so fucking fast.
But in the moment, it seems like it's going by so slow.
That I can agree with. I agree with to the fucking fullest.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and apparently, before we die, it's going to be the same thing.
okay. You made a point. You made a motherfucking point.
Yeah.
I like the way you think, my buddy. I like the way you think.
So we're both 30-ish. So we got 50 years on average to do something. Well, you got the COVID vaccine, so you might only have 10 years. But I mean, I've got about 50.
Why you gotta do that to me? Why you gotta do that to me? Why?
Anyways, we got some stuff to talk about here, man.
Man, fuck all that. Now I want to talk about that damn COVID shit, man.
Go ahead, talk your shit.
I don't know shit about it. You told me something. You like, hey, if your chest feels like it's caving in and it's heavy.
It's too late.
Damn, I might have already died. Shit.
Well, no, because you're here.
This can all be an illusion.
It'd be my illusion because you're in it.
That's weird. Anyway, we do have some shit to talk about, my man. We do. Last week. Yeah, it was last week. Last week after the show, on the way back to the house, I told you I worked for Lights Fantastic.
Uh-huh.
The one on
Doesn't matter where it is, but
it kind of does.
okay, go ahead. The one next to the freeway.
Yeah, that one. And I told you that I got some free stuff from there.
So many freeways.
Right, I know.
Anywhere.
It was on Upper Lower Greenville. I can't really tell you. I don't know which one is upper or lower. I don't fucking know.
Greenville?
Yeah.
Well, Lower Greenville has all the bars and restaurants.
Ah, okay. Going back to East Dallas. Gotcha. Okay. You know, I never knew that. Never knew that.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, never. I mean, I don't really go up. Anyway, so I worked over there, and I told you they gave me some free stuff, and I was putting in lights in my closet at the apartment I used to have in Garland. So I told you I'll talk about it today. So I used to work for a lighting company. We sold mirrors, paintings, light fixtures, LEDs, you know, all that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know anything about electrical stuff until I worked there. And there has been times where I shorted out people's light fixtures, LED mirrors, and, you know, all that bullshit.
Honey, the house is burned down.
There was this one time somebody came in to get I believe it was a chandelier from our showroom. And I think I was the only one working in the warehouse at that time because I think the other two people were on break. When I went over there to go take it down, my dumbass did not turn
Hold on,
off.
wait. They had to have a chandelier that was hanging up in the warehouse?
No, not in the warehouse, the showroom. Showroom's at the front.
Okay, so there were none of that chandelier in the warehouse? Like you
No.
couldn't go get it out of a box?
No.
There's only that one left?
Mm-hmm. Or they could have got it ordered. However they want to do it. It wasn't one of those warehouses that we can go to the back and pick it out. There was only a certain amount of items that we had in stock that we could literally go back there and pick out. Like strip lights, the lights that go under the cabinet to light, what is it called? Flashlights or something like that. LED disc lights.
Are you talking about recessed lights?
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Couldn't remember the name of them. Bulbs, whatever we could get at the back. That was.
Got it. I got the point.
Thank you. I just want to make sure. So whatever.
We got light bulbs, we got incandescents, we got fluorescent, we got LED. I feel like fucking Forrest Gump over here. We got light bulbs, we got all different light bulbs.
First of all, that's not how I talk. That's Trump's voice. Leave me alone. Stop making fun of me.
I can't do your voice.
I'm original. Anyway, so I went to take it off. I didn't turn off the breaker for that specific area of lights. And my dumb ass, somebody said something to me, and I unhooked the light, unhooked the cords. Somehow, some way,
Somewhere over the rainbow. Go ahead.
Anyway, so I had my hand on the metal rod, and the wires had touched it.
So you were grounding yourself.
Yes, shocked the shit out of
I'm
myself.
attached to ground.
Bro, that shit hurt like a motherfucker. But I couldn't scream like I wanted to.
Yeah, because electricity forced your fucking jaw shut. Like,
It was fucking funny, man. They also gave me like a swing light for free. And
yeah, so you didn't sue them.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything anyway. That was my dumb ass fault.
Yeah.
I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, but just because you hurt yourself at work, it doesn't mean you can't sue your employer.
That's facts. That's facts.
For anybody who doesn't know that, just because it's your fault doesn't mean it's your fault.
I was confused for a minute. Follow John for more safety suing tips. I had took down somebody's light fixture, and I was trying to.
Well, hold on. Finish the story you're on first.
Oh, that was it. That was it. I took the chandelier down, shocked myself. That was it of that story.
Shocked yourself and shit yourself?
Almost. Almost. I held them cheeks real good, bro.
No, the electricity did.
Facts.
Because you know that's what happens, right?
What?
Do you know how your muscles work? Do you know why they do that? You could just say yes or no. So no. Okay. So your muscles can only do one thing, which is contract.
And flex.
That's contracting.
No, that's called flexing.
No, it's contracting.
It's called
So your
flexing.
muscles can only move in one direction, which is this way, inwards.
Wait, hold on.
This.
You said inward?
Yeah.
Whoa,
It can only
I thought
contract.
I
That's
thought
all.
you said inward. I was about to say, wow.
Hard R. I don't want to get that canceled.
I like that.
So they work by electricity.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to have an electric signal sent to them, and then that signal makes it contract.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get zapped like that, it makes all your muscles go. Tss. And so that's why if you touch like an electric fence or something, and you can't let go, it's because the electricity is making your muscles contract, so that you literally can't let go.
I need to
And then you die.
apologize to my homie because I laughed at him when he got shocked. Huh.
Oh, you deserved it then.
He was cleaning the outlet with a fucking toothbrush.
You forgot to turn the power off.
Nah, that ain't my fault. That was his, not mine. He should have.
I'm talking about for you with the chandelier.
Oh, but I skipped that. I knew that was my fault. I knew that. But,
Also, why was he cleaning an outlet with a toothbrush?
You know
First
what?
of all, how did it conduct electricity? Because it's not metal.
I don't know. That's when I was working at McDonald's at the Walmart when they had McDonald's in there. He was told to clean, and it might not have been a toothbrush. My bad. It might have just been a wet cloth or something. But I don't know.
That would make sense.
I don't know how. I don't know the whole incident because it was right in front of me, but it was under the POS system. It was under the counter.
Mm-hmm.
So when he screamed, I was
Why is Ted on the floor?
he screamed. He screamed like a bitch. And I saw his body shaking.
Instant Parkinson's.
I-
I've seen things, man.
Nobody did anything to help him. We just laughed.
Damn, did you guys just hate this fool?
No, because
Oh, you liked him and you didn't help him?
no, because I didn't know what was going on at first. Because all I heard him was like, ah, and then jump back. And I'm like, well, bro, you good? And he's just hopping on one leg. He was like, man, I shocked myself. I'm not laughing that he shocked himself. I'm laughing because he screamed like that. That was the funny part. That shit was fucking funny. All right, Paul, I'm sorry for laughing at you, bro. I know you're not going to see this, but I apologize. Anyway, when I was hanging up a light fixture in my closet, I had my kids with me, and I told them to turn off the lights because if you don't, Daddy's going to get shocked. They wanted to see me get shocked. I felt...
Understandable.
Fuck you. The light fixture, when I had it, the box at the, I don't even know what to call it, the fixture box that was already in the ceiling wouldn't fit the actual LED circular, the circular light that I had. So I had to drill more holes into the ceiling to fit. So when you turn the light in with the nail on the nails, it would actually secure it and it wouldn't be falling or hanging. So I had to do that, and I told them to turn off the lights. They turned them off, and they turned them right back on when I was twisting the wires together so that they could actually have power. I felt a little shock, and I let the lights go, and I'm like, you little motherfuckers, didn't I tell you to turn that light? Haha, Daddy, you got shocked. I was like, when are you going back
Why
to your
didn't
mama's
you
house?
just turn the breaker off?
Nah, I should have done that, but I'm not going to mess with that breaker because the breaker was faulty anyway. Every time I left the swing light on or left the bathroom light on or had my phone plugged up with the TV plugged up and going on, breaker was shut off. So I was just like, I'm not fucking with that. Turn the light off, keep the light off, we straight. I thought we were.
But you're not.
Apparently.
Well,
But
yeah,
I'm here
because-
now. But
I mean, yeah, because first of all, yeah, they could turn the light off, but that doesn't mean that the current going through there is
Yeah, it does.
zero.
yeah, it does.
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
That
it
could be a
does.
faulty switch.
No, it could be. You're right. It could.
And then,
Yeah, it should have to be.
okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
Hey, did somebody knock?
Nah, I didn't hear anybody knock.
Okay. Hey, stop. Come here. Lay down. Lay down. Hey, great. Great. Hey, great. So that's why you gotta shut it off at the breaker. Always.
Well, we know that now.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing that shit no more. But I've learned a lot from over there, from working from Lights Fantastic. One thing I learned, if you're not skilled to hook some lights up, don't do the shit.
Yeah, if you're not an electrician, don't play with electricity.
Exactly. I'm not an Albert. A Thomas Jefferson in this motherfucker. I'm Michael Thomas, a.k.a. Mike T for Terrific.
AKA Fat Boy Supreme.
Fuck you, niggas. Fuck you, man. But that's my Life's Fantastic story, man. When I think of some more shit that happened, I'll bring it back to y'all. Time did fly. I remember when I was fucking 23.
Okay.
No, I don't actually. But we're not going to talk about that. But what we are going to talk about, my man,
is bad parents.
Bum, 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 bum.
Okay,
That's
so
even better.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you know who Lil Tay is?
Yes, sir.
Okay. For people who don't, where's my mouse? Oh, we'll show you.
Y'all grown-ass man hating on me, but that ain't changing nothing. I still gonna be rich. I'm the youngest flexer of the century, bitch, and I'm only 9 years old.
How many houses do you have?
5.
Damn, you're killing it.
What the kind of house is this? My house is like way bigger. I have 4 houses. My houses are bigger.
What was it like making? Are you a millionaire?
Yes. Lil Tay out here balling in the IA. I dropped 200 racks on this car, and I'm only 9 years old. I got the keys to this car.
Okay, so that's
Thank you.
Lil Tay. So what happened? She died. Or so they thought.
Yep. I saw that post.
So it comes out, I think it was earlier this week or last week, that Lil Tay and her brother had died in a car crash.
Oh, and her older brother.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. I just heard that she did.
Yeah, so they're saying, oh, RIP Lil Tay. And then all the publications start to pick up on this. Lil Tay has died, TMZ, fucking CNN, but yada, yada, yada. They all report that Lil Tay has died. But then there is somebody else that says, no, she hasn't. And so people are first like, oh, well, we don't know why somebody else is saying she hasn't died. And then more info comes out saying that nobody in LA or Canada, where she's from, has reported her being dead. There's no investigations going on. There's no evidence or records of this car crash. Her management isn't saying she's dead. So all of a sudden, nobody knows whether or not Lil Tay is dead. So
Okay.
it turns out that Lil Tay was in fact not dead. And so now what they don't know is if this was for some kind of publicity stunt.
Right.
Because, Lil Tay has kind of faded into obscurity for the
Right.
time being. And the thing is, Lil Tay, that whole persona that you just saw, that's not actually her.
Oh, no. Facts. Yeah.
No 9-year-old acts like that.
Real shit.
I mean, maybe some of them, if depending on the upbringing, but 99.9% of kids don't act like that.
No.
Those cars weren't hers. Those locations weren't hers. What was going on is Lil Tay's mom was a realtor in L.A. and more of a quote-unquote realtor. You know what I mean? It's woman.
No, I actually don't know what you mean.
Somebody who calls themselves a realtor is probably selling something else on the side.
Ah, got you.
And
The real crack.
Pussy.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. We had totally different avenues. My bad.
So
You could have just said OnlyFans. I would have got that.
OnlyFans, well, anyway,
How much? Did
So
she
her
charge?
mom's friends
Mm-hmm.
were letting them use all those things so Lil Tay could make those videos. Okay. And then Lil Tay's brother was the one who would actually write the scripts for those videos and direct her on how to act.
Wow.
And so Lil Tay was more or less just a puppet
huh?
so that the rest of the family could, bank off of her success. And it's so messed up that this happened because it's not rare.
Mm-hmm.
Like there have always been parents exploiting their children
Oh, hell
for fame
yes.
and money. Like look at Michael Jackson. Look at any of the
Oh,
Disney
my God,
stars.
Not you, not you too with this shit, Michael Jackson shit.
I didn't even say anything. It was just, didn't have a childhood, and it fucked him up a lot.
Oh, bro, I thought you were talking about his kids. Never mind.
I don't know anything about Michael Jackson's kids except one of them's named Blanket.
Oh, I forgot all about him. Yeah, you're right.
But there's social media has made this a big problem. So there's also another kid who's like this called Baby Gronk. Have you heard of him?
No, I might be thinking of the little black kid with braids.
No.
Okay, then no, I definitely don't know.
Do you know
what
who
it is.
Gronk is?
No.
Okay, football player, tight end, Patriots with Tom Brady, massively successful.
Uh-huh.
But anyways, so there's this kid that they call Baby Gronk.
Mm-hmm.
And so again, this is a case of the dad in this scenario
Yeah.
making this whole persona for this kid to try to exploit his kid into being famous. And the shit is so cringy because you get put into situations like this where they're saying that Baby Gronk got quote unquote rizzed up by this college gymnast. So check this out.
Livy rizzed him up. Livy even hugged Baby Gronk. He might be the new Riz King. Do you think Baby Gronk will lead LSU?
So let me try to start that again.
Livy just convinced.
So this girl was a very, very well-known gymnast at LSU. Okay, so this dad took Baby Gronk to LSU to film a video with her, and apparently she didn't even know really what was supposed to happen in the video because you know what Riz is, right?
Yeah.
So when somebody's getting rizzed up, they're flirting with them.
Right.
Baby
So?
Gronk to commit to LSU. Baby Gronk is the #1 college football prospect in the country. He averages 300 yards and 5 touchdowns a game. On his visit to LSU, Livy rizzed him up. Livy even hugged Baby Gronk. He might be the new Riz King. Do you think Baby Gronk will lead?
So this is another example of this kid has no idea what the fuck is going on. Like
What is?
a 10-year-old isn't. Oh, well, let me say this: a 10-year-old boy is not about to get hit on by a college gymnast.
You never know. Some of these motherfuckers might be on that. Might be
That's-
on that type of time.
That's not how Epstein's Island worked.
Facts. Facts. Okay.
Especially not her.
Right.
She's got dudes flooding her inbox. She's not looking for a 10-year-old with nothing.
I mean, what did he say in that video? He's LSU's #1 pick.
No, they're saying that he's another #1 prospect. They think when he's able to go to college, he's going to
okay.
be the #1.
Yeah.
But
nah.
he's in junior high.
Yeah, nah, he ain't making shit happen right now. She ain't, you right, she ain't interested. What's her name? So I'm gonna go ahead and blow up her inbox too.
Livy something or another. You can look her up later.
Bet, say less.
But anyway, yeah, it's just like social media has made this so bad where it's so much easier to try to exploit your kids now than it was before. And like
A
you
lot
get
of-
things like that.
A lot of people went to like concerts to exploit their kids with the musicians, dancers, all that shit. But yeah, it made it easier to exploit your kids with this social media shit. I don't fucking get it. Like, why would you want to live your life through your kids? instead of just living your life for your kids. Don't make no damn sense to me.
Because those parents are failures.
In this case, failure is not an option.
In this case, failure is the best option.
I don't know about
Remember,
that.
Mike, failure is not only an option, but a very likely outcome.
That's facts. I don't get it, man.
Well, yeah, because you're not a monster.
I mean,
You're not trying to exploit your kids for capital gain.
I'm a monster on these Yu-Gi-Oh streets.
Thanks for watching this episode of the Clown Syndrome Podcast.
But I'm just saying, bro, it's like, I don't get it.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Follow us too. I don't get why people like the R. Kelly shit, the Tech Nine shit that happened, the T.I. shit, the Michael Jackson shit. I don't understand why people are going after all these celebrities, throwing their kids at them just so they can live the life of fame or what was it called? Yeah, fame, because they couldn't make it when they were that young or didn't have anybody to guide them in the way on making it if they wanted to do that. It just bamboozles me. I think that's the wrong word, man. Baffles. There we go. That's what I meant to say.
You knew it started with a B.
Yeah, exactly. It was somewhere, but I don't fucking get it. Like, why don't these people just pick up a hobby to do something like
Their hobby is making their kid famous.
all right, you beat me to it. You got a point. You got a point. I just think it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, it
is. Because, like, vicariously, I'm going to live
That's not the right word you're looking for.
I mean, look at me. I'm defeated, depressed, ugly. And I do stand up. Like, there ain't nothing. I mean, I'm not living. Fuck it. I don't know where I was going with that. But
Well, I mean,
bad parenting.
the fact that you do stand up is almost inevitable. Because
I wanna hit you right now.
there aren't many happy people who decide to be comedians.
Who the fuck said I'm happy?
Did you hear what I said?
No.
There aren't many happy people who decide to be comedians.
When I decided
if you're
this-
happy with your life, you don't decide to go on stage for
Well, no, that's
everybody
goddamn
to.
lie. Because weren't you happy with your life when you were doing music?
That's completely different.
How?
Because I'm doing music. I'm not trying to make people laugh through jokes. I'm not trying to give them social commentary on my life for a laugh. I'm
mean, you
making
kinda
music
are.
for them to enjoy.
You kind of are. Like, what the fuck do you think music is? Just something that you come up with the whim? Like, you write music throughout.
I'm a drummer.
Okay. Fuck, I'm talking to the wrong person then. I need to talk to a singer then. Fuck. God.
No, singers, yeah, they're depressed. Absolutely. Singers are always depressed.
I
How
didn't
do you
say
think they
anything.
write such good songs?
Hold up
You can't.
now.
It's almost hard to be happy and write something people want to listen to.
Hold on now. Hold on. Some of these songs these people be writing aren't that fucking good though.
Agreed. That's what I just said, Mike.
No.
Have you heard Pharrell's Happy?
Who?
Right? Pharrell.
Who the hell is? No, I haven't heard that.
The song Happy. Because I'm happy.
Bro, it's Pharrell, not Farrell.
I don't give a fuck.
You gotta say the name right.
Oh, so me putting the fucking emphasis on a different syllable makes you not know who it is?
Yes, because you said Farrell. You said Farrell.
How dense are you to not know that I said
Hold up,
Pharrell,
no,
and
pull
you
it up.
don't know that
Pull
means
it up.
Pharrell?
Pull it up.
No, Mike, you're right. I'm not disputing that.
You
but the
said
fact that
Pharrell.
you can't tell who I'm talking about
Okay,
because
hold on.
the
Now, let me ask you
emphasis
something.
is on a different syllable.
Let me ask you something.
Go.
If I say something about what's his name, John Lennon, you gonna know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
I said his whole fucking name, right?
Uh-huh.
When you say Pharaoh, what does Pharaoh mean? Enlighten me.
Wild.
You said Pharaoh, not Pharrell. Everybody knows him by Pharrell.
Okay, sorry I put the emphasis on the wrong syllable, but you should still be able to know who I'm talking about.
No, 'cause
especially
you
when I
said
say
it
the song
fast as
Happy.
hell.
Anyway,
Hold
the
up,
song
no.
Happy. No. That's besides the point.
Nah,
the song
fuck this.
Happy.
I'm winning this battle.
I just said you're right.
I didn't hear that part.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That is nasty.
So the song "Happy,"
Yeah,
you've
what's
heard
that?
it.
Yeah.
One of the most fucking annoying songs on the planet.
To each his own.
No, you know it's annoying.
No, I actually like the song.
It's annoying though. Try listening to it more than once in a week.
When I'm delivering, I listen to that song for about like an hour throughout the day. Just for an hour. Because I got to move on to another song.
There's no way you listen to that song on repeat for an hour.
Yeah. There's a lot of songs that I listen to repeat for an hour. Maybe
Me
even
too,
longer.
but that's not one of them.
I have to listen to that song because if I don't, my day gonna be fucked up. I can't. I have to. That's one of my routines. I have to listen to that song.
So you listen to it because you're at work?
No. Actually, no. I actually was listening to the song on the way to Target before I came over here too.
Anyways, the point is,
like
happy
the song.
songs are annoying.
To each his own. I like them. I forgot the whole point of that conversation, by the way.
Doesn't matter.
I forgot the whole fucking point. Anyway, bad parents.
Yeah, these parents should be in prison.
Facts. I'm watching y'all motherfuckers.
But not the kids. We're not watching the kids.
Oh, no. Yeah, of course that. Of course that. Now, I don't know if you've heard anything about this, but we all remember that movie that came out, I think it was like 2009, called The Blind Side.
I never saw it, but I've heard of it.
All right, cool.
And I have no idea what it's about.
All right, so basically it was about black dude growing up in the ghetto.
Uh-huh.
Mom was a bad parent,
Okay.
lack of better words, and he wanted to play football. But
Okay.
he was going to school in raggedy ass clothes, and basically, I think he was stinking up the place too. So these white people, Sandra Bullock in the movie, adopted him. I forgot the name of the people that adopted him. I think it was Tusi or whatever how you pronounce that. But they adopted him. Adopted him into the family. He became one of them, and then he ended up playing football, getting a scholarship, going to college, playing on. I looked it up earlier. It was the Baltimore Ravens and the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
And he became wealthy, successful. That was the whole premise of the movie.
Okay.
Of those people giving him a chance, him dealing with racism in the school that he was going to, and him just having a chance to live a life. That was based on a true story. Now, the dude's name is Michael. Michael O'Hear. I can't pronounce the last name, but his name is Michael. He ended up suing the family that supposedly adopted him, which the movie said they did. He came out and said that they never adopted him. So now he's suing them to get money back from the movie that he completely gave them permission to make without him taking any any cut of the payment that he was supposed to get from the movie, which in my eyes kind of dumb. But the family is fighting back because supposedly Michael was trying to shake them down for, what was it, $15 million for using his story that he gave them the permission to use back in the day when the movie was, 2009, when the movie debuted. Now he's suing them to get the money back that he was supposed to get for the movie. And now people want Sandra Bullock to lose her Oscar for her performance in the movie.
What?
That's exactly what I said. Exactly what I said.
What the fuck does Sandra Bullock have to do with it?
That's what I said. I don't understand it. Then when I was on Facebook, and I was actually Instagram, when I was scrolling through stuff, trying to find something to talk about, I actually saw that Lil Tay thing too, and I ignored it because I knew she wasn't dead because there was a video posted about it like a week before, so I left it alone. But I ended up seeing this about them wanting Sandra Bullock to lose her Oscar for her performance in the show. I had to look not deep into it, but I looked into it on why they wanted her to lose that Oscar. Because for what?
Because she's white.
Wasn't gonna go there, but okay.
No, I mean that's how fucking Hollywood is now.
Well, explain what you mean by that.
Hollywood is very, very racist
Oh, I thought-
against white people. They used to be racist against black people, which is wrong. All racism is wrong always. But now the liberals have flipped the other way, and now they're racist against white people. Everybody who is white is literally the devil, regardless of your upbringing, past history, socioeconomic status, unless you're a bleeding heart liberal with your hair dyed blue. Then you're one of the good whites. But any other white whose hair isn't dyed blue is a piece of shit person,
Wow. Huh.
according to Hollywood.
Wow. Okay.
And if you're a poor white, you're poor because you're taking money from colored people. You should be less poor.
Wow. Okay. That was some new information. I didn't fucking know that.
Uh-huh.
But Sandra Bullock, I'm standing beside you. You don't need to lose your Oscar for that because I had nothing to fucking do with you. Not at all. And if Hollywood hates you because you're being white, couldn't be me. Anyway, but yeah, everybody wants her to lose her Oscar because of that. And it was dumb because this source is not really credible, and I'm not going to say the name of the website because I'm not.
So
at
here's
all.
something that's not credible at all, but let me tell you about it.
I'm not going to do that. But the reason why they said that they wanted her to lose her the Oscar for her performance is because she went and talked to the people the family that allegedly adopted the black boy,
That what?
that adopted the black guy.
No, what was that word that you used that started with an A?
Allegedly.
What?
Bro, just tell me I'm using the wrong word. I'll pronounce it wrong.
Allegedly.
There we go. Thank you.
Allegedly? That's when you write something like this and you can't read it.
Well, I mean, you didn't really show what you were talking about, so what you mean? When you write what?
When you are writing on a paper.
Anyway,
Because I can barely read this. So like,
I mean, I write fast.
this is
with
written
pen.
illegibly.
Shut up. Anyway, so she went and talked and got permission and got got insight on the story. That's why
She did research on her role.
exactly. That's why people want her to lose her Oscar. Dumb as
dare
shit.
she?
Dumb as fucking shit. But for right now, the lawsuit hasn't gone or it hasn't completed. Let me say that. It hasn't finalized. The family is willing to give him the money that they made off the movie, no problem. But they are standing their ground and defending their name because they feel like they didn't do anything wrong. From what I
They're
looked up,
sanding their ground.
yeah,
Standing?
yes.
You said sanding. They got some sandpaper. Not
Oh my
today,
fucking
motherfucker.
God, bitch. You know what I meant. They're standing their ground.
Okay.
Because of what he said. He said that he gave the permission with the story to publish it, and he wasn't going to take any pay from it. Though, so I don't know.
So is he broke now or?
I mean, he's retired. He's a retired, what was it? I think it was defensive line, or I don't know what position he played. It didn't say, but I'm just guessing defensive line. He's a retired football player.
Like, is there any reason why all of a sudden now he's coming out to do this?
No, that I did not find that in any of the sources that I looked up. Did not find that at all. So I don't know the real rhyme or the reason on why he's coming out from, what was it, 2009? This is what, 2023? How long ago was that? What? I'm bad at math.
14 years?
There we go. 14 years. I don't know why he's coming out and saying all of a sudden now, I want my money. Y'all disgrace my name. I don't know what the hell the rhyme or the reason is. Only thing I know is from
He's
what
got to be broke then.
I mean,
And the thing is, like,
he played for two good teams.
yeah, so I mean, where's his money? But also, like, dude, like, this comes back to what we were talking about a couple weeks ago with the Cowboys contract.
Uh-huh.
You made a contract, you agreed to it, honor it. I mean, if you agreed to let the family make money off of this story and you agreed not to take anything from it, you can't come back later once they've made so much money. Like, hey, actually, no, give me that.
Exactly. That's why when you asked me if I was writing anything else down, I had to like not
Research?
topics, but I had to write down points because it didn't make sense to me on why you're coming out to say this, but you also said that you don't want to take any payment for the movie, the name, and your story. It doesn't make sense on why you want to collect money now. You saw they made 15 mil off of it. Now you want a part of that?
I mean, it's even worse because if I'm understanding this correctly, he owes his life to that family.
Nah, facts. I agree with that.
And now, no, fuck you guys, pay me. It's like, well, didn't they give you the opportunity to have the life that you have to begin with?
Exactly. Motherfucking exactly. That, it don't make fucking sense to me. Just like the parents exploiting their kids, both of these topics don't make
This
not
is
one
that
lick.
in reverse.
Exactly. Exactly. But what I'm thinking is the story may have been altered to a fault, to where some parts weren't true, some parts were, some parts didn't happen, some parts did. Because he came out and said they never actually adopted me. So
They just moved me into their house, paid for my clothes, paid for my food, took me to school, gave me all these opportunities. I wasn't actually adopted.
I was just a live-in. Like,
I just lived in their house and they just took care of me as if I was one of their own.
I think that's called adopting or kidnapping, whichever one.
Well, it depends on the circumstances.
I mean, they were some nice ass kidnappers. Y'all want to kidnap
Do you know
me
what
next?
consent is?
Right? I just think the whole goddamn thing.
The
is
whole
dumb.
different.
You're not wrong.
I know.
You're not wrong with
I
that at
know.
all. Fuck.
I just gave you free material to use on stage. You're welcome.
Check for John. What the hell? 1 point for John. Wow. What the fuck? That is
That's going to be a clip.
no real shit. Wow. So the one thing that out of this whole topic that confuses the fuck out of me still, and will until somebody brings it up and clears the airways about this, Sandra Bullock losing her fucking Oscar. She really had nothing to do with all that problem.
All that tomfoolery.
I don't know who Tom is, but that foolery is there, though.
Yep.
All right, that was stupid as shit. I'm sorry. I apologize that.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, fuck you. Anyway, but Sandra, I stand by you. I fucks with you. I fuck you. But you were
Sandra, he will bull your cock.
cool. You know what's funny?
My jokes?
No.
Yeah, I agree.
Last night at the show, I got on stage and I was like, I merely rock on any block. And everybody busted out laughing. And one gay dude was like, you can do it on mine. I'm like, well, that's my time.
Was
Y'all
it
have
Carrie?
a nice night. But I fucks with you, Sandra. I got your back. Real nigga activity. I love you, bitch.
From the window.
To the wall. To the wall.
Do you know
To
what
the
that's
sweat.
from?
What?
I'll show you later.
Okay. Sandra can get down. I fucks with that.
All the way down from the window to the wall.
So the sweat drop down on balls.
All these bitches crawl. Ah, ski, motherfucker.
Oh, bro, don't get me started.
ski,
Don't get me started.
goddamn.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Oh my God. That's fucking funny. So for everybody who likes Sandra Bullock, I'm gonna start a GoFundMe and we're gonna try to
He's
get
going to
her
start an OnlyFans.
that too. Or Feet Finder, whichever one works. Let me ask you something.
No.
Thank you. I'm gonna ask anyway. So if you're on a date and you ask a girl a conversation starter and she gives you an attitude, but the conversation starter is, what do you do for work? She gives you an attitude about that. Is that a red flag to you?
Yeah.
That she gave you an attitude about it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to know that. There's no rhyme. Okay, there is a reason. One of my homies, she posted that on Facebook and said that it was stupid for guys to ask that question. And I think it's stupid for somebody.
I mean, it can be a stupid question If she's a hooker,
I mean,
it's like then you know what she does for work. That's why she's there.
I mean, if she's a hooker, why the fuck you on a, you know?
It's called an escort, Mike.
You go on dates with them,
Yes, they escort you.
bro? I thought that was just like straight escort to the room and we fucking.
That's part of it if you pay enough money. But purely speaking, an escort is somebody that you pay to go with you somewhere. They escort you.
Huh.
That's what that word means. They go with you. They travel with you.
Did not know that. I mean, I knew what the word meant, but I didn't know that was what it
So,
was. I just thought it was fucking.
did you think that the escorts on your school field trip were fucking the kids?
Yeah, that's it, not me. That's a chaperone.
Chaperone, escort, whatever.
They're totally different, though.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Synonyms.
Chaperone, escort. Wait, not chaperone. Chaperone.
Chaperone. Chaperone.
Anyway, I was on my route the other day asking. So
Were you being escorted?
Shut up. I
Were
was
they chaperoning you?
I was asking. Selected.
Whose dick were you sucking?
First of all, I was trying to talk over you. So whatever you said before that, I didn't hear.
It's okay.
Good.
It's all recorded. You'll hear it.
But most definitely. But I was asking selected women on if that was a red flag or not.
Okay.
And I think I asked about like 7, and 6 of them said no, it's not a red flag. But that 7th one was like, oh yeah, that's a red flag. And I'm like, how? How is that a red flag?
The question in itself is not a red flag. The response or the behavior associated to the response is a red flag.
Better explained. Better explained. That's not what the 7th person said.
Well, I don't care what they said.
Well, I did, but I got to tell you, they said that a man asking me what I do for work and how much I make is a total red flag. That's just telling me he can't afford the date. And I really want to go off on her because I just asked, what do you do for work? I didn't ask about how much you get paid. I didn't ask all that. So I knew that bitch was stupid.
Like, hold on, bitch. You don't even have a job.
But I just want to ask you that because I don't think it's a red flag at all. I think that's, like I said, a conversation starter. I'm not going to ask you, like, a red flag is like, are your nipples pink, purple, or blue? That's a red flag. Honestly.
I mean, it's a red flag if they answer green.
Shit, it just looks like I'm sucking on sour apples. I don't know what to say.
A decent joke.
That wasn't a joke. I miss. It's serious, but okay. So for the last topic of the day, or the night actually, do you used to go to Barnes and Nobles, or do you still go to Barnes and Nobles?
Neither.
You never been?
I've been through Barnes and Nobles.
But you don't go there at all.
No.
Good idea. Because we got a booty sniffer. And
They don't want to sniff my booty.
okay, wow. This dude's name, can't pronounce his first name, so I'm just going by his last name. His last name is Crowder.
Last name is what?
Crowder.
Okay.
All right, cool. Just wanna
Mr.
make sure.
Crowder.
Where did you get that from? What show was that?
Nowhere. I just put Mr. in front of Crowder because you can't pronounce the first name.
No, because I've heard. Anyway, I think it was Arthur, but he was actually in Glendale, California.
Hold on.
What?
Are you saying this dude's first name is Arthur?
No, I'm saying
Okay.
because the teacher.
I was going to say, Mike, you just pronounced his name.
So this dude Crowder, 30 years old, and he had got sentenced to jail for 60 days prior from this Barnes & Noble butt sniffing. He had this crime was peeping in on a family's house while the family and the kids were there. He pleaded no contest to it. So he got put in jail for 60 days, and when he got released, he was supposed to register as a registered sex offender. He didn't. So he got put back in jail and released on early bond. He went to Barnes & Noble in Glendale, California, sniffed a girl's ass, left her, went to go sniff another woman's ass.
Like, how did he do it? He's just like, oh, look.
No, okay, so this is the girl's back end.
Okay.
She has her phone propped up on I'm guessing a shelf or something, and it's recording. He comes up
Why?
behind her.
Why is her phone recording?
I don't know. That made me think that like this is like some type of ploy or I don't know, something.
This seems a little bit sus.
It does, because in the video he comes up behind her, stands in front of the bookcase that's right behind her. He's reaching, looking at books. Soon as the area gets clear,
Looking at books and looking at butts.
real shit. He looks around, bends down, and sniffs her ass. But here's where
Like a dog.
basically, yes. But here's where
What's up, bitch?
here's where the shit gets weird. Like, she
He
notices
got that
it.
dog in him.
She notices it.
Yeah, kind of hard to miss.
He puts his face up against her ass, and you can see her move forward in the video. Like, literally, her body is pushed. So that's what made me think the video was sus. But this nigga went, the black dude, so I said nigga right. He went to go he went to go on another aisle and sniffed another lady's ass, a white lady's ass. And that lady didn't notice it. So
Well, at least he doesn't discriminate.
right, real shit. Because the first woman was Mexican. So he went back.
Frijoles.
He went back to the same woman, sniffed her ass again, and this time she
Tomatoes.
paid attention to it. Turned around.
Oh, she didn't pay attention the first time?
No, she was. She fucking was. She fucking was.
Was she just waiting to be sexually assaulted again?
I think so. I think fucking so. He sniffs her ass again, and she turns around this time. Ask him what he's doing. Oh, nothing. I'm just tying my shoe. And she's, oh, no, I don't believe none of that shit. I got you on camera. And apparently he did not hear that because he was still sitting there tying his shoe. She goes to the front cashier, says, hey, there's a weirdo over there sniffing ass. And you can hear in the video that the lady that she was talking to was like, he's sniffing ass. You hear that in the video. And so she shows the video. And she finally believes
Have you
it.
seen this video?
Yeah, I was actually watching before we started. Yeah.
Oh, well, then why don't we watch it?
Oh, go ahead.
I don't know what it is.
Just go on YouTube and just type in Barnes & Noble booty sniffer. All right, don't put that. Just put Barnes & Noble sniff. And we're back from commercial break, everybody.
Okay, so is it this one right here?
Actually, just go to the short.
Day 20 of 100 Days of Solo Dates, and today we're going to Barnes & Noble and getting Starbucks. Except I ended up being stalked and violated the entire time. So I get to Barnes &
Pause.
Noble and get my Starbucks. I'm super excited
This was so set up. This is a fucking short vlog.
I guess, hell yeah.
Play.
to look at books, but this is the area that it started. I was in this corner for a while and I noticed the guy was staring at me through that little hole, and I couldn't tell if I was being paranoid or if he was just reading a book and he just happened to be in that little corner. Anyways, it felt like anywhere I moved, he kept following me. So I recorded just in case he was trying to say anything or do anything to me. But I definitely didn't expect him to do this. Like, what the actual... And the whole time I'm thinking I'm fine because he hasn't said anything or touched me or anything. But then you notice that he goes over and does the same thing to this girl. And he'll crouch down low and pretend like he's doing something and then smell? I don't know. And the whole time I'm wondering why he's always around me. But this was our interaction. I was so freaked out when I turned around and day 20 of 100 Days of Solo Dates, and today we're going...
The way you explained it was way worse than what we saw.
Well, I went to the Fox News, so I don't want to bore anybody with all that.
Oh, you do want to bore people with facts.
No, I mean, because they'll do a lot more talking than what they do as actually showing the shit. But yeah, there goes the Barnes & Noble sniffer. But yeah, there goes the Barnes & Noble book scent butt sniffer. Yeah.
Righto. I've never understood the guys who get off on smells.
Honestly, I didn't know there was such of a thing.
Yeah, like
Honestly.
the guys who sniff girls' bike seats and whatnot.
That's real?
I don't know. I've never seen it in person, but I've heard about it.
You know, I used to see that in like, what was it? Exposing videos. But I used to think all those exposing videos were like fake.
Now they are.
They're fake.
I mean, what kind of exposing videos? Like
you
not
was-
the child predator ones.
No,
but
not
the
that.
other ones, yeah.
Like the butt seat sniffers, the stealing the bikes, the leaving money in the car with the window up. I mean, with the window down. I used to think all that shit was fake, and guys used to actually sniff. Like the videos I used to watch, they used to sniff the bike seats that the women were sitting on. I thought that shit was fake, so I didn't know if it was real. I didn't know it was it was fake, but
I've never seen one of those videos, never even heard of those videos,
yeah,
but I'm pretty sure those are fake.
huh?
I mean,
Wow.
I think so anyway. Like I said, I've never seen a dude run up and sniff a seat after a girl's gotten up.
Right.
33, be 34 in October. Never seen it once. Heard about it. Never seen it.
I did used to know a kid that used to like sniffing his best friend's mom's underwear.
Well, now that you say that, like the whole used panties thing is a pretty big market. So, I mean, I guess those people must exist.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Damn, now that I say that, I don't know if that boy's okay or not. Fuck it, it don't matter. But yeah, I don't get where people get off on that shit. It doesn't work. I don't do that shit. But if I did, I don't see how that would stimulate me enough to where I just wanted to bust a nut right then and there. I don't get it.
I don't either.
Well, shit then, everybody. We'll figure it. No. Next week, we'll probably have somebody on that does do that sniffing shit. We'll get Crowder on the podcast.
Crowder, where are you at?
In jail.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but
Well, so he's free then. Well, he's not going to be doing anything.
let's go ahead and call Glendale Police Department. We'll try to get him on.
He's not at the police department. He's in a jail somewhere.
Never mind. I apologize. We'll come back when he gets out. But with that being said, my people, we're all done for tonight.
Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Follow us on Instagram and or Facebook.
And TikTok.
That too.
We also have an X/Twitter. If you want to find us.
Oh my God, I forgot they changed it. What's the fucking point of changing from Twitter to X?
Because Elon Musk's first website was X, and he wants Twitter to be an everything app. But that's a whole different topic for another time. So thanks for watching this episode of the Clown Syndrome Podcast. My name is John, a.k.a. Fuckboy Supreme. I'm joined by Michael, a.k.a. the Fat Boy. And we'll see y'all later.
Until we meet again.